Good morning, children. Welcome back to another session of English. So, today, children, we are going to revise one important topic from grammar, and the topic is question tags. So, children, you can just see there's one dialogue over here. It's a conversation where one person says, "You are hungry." Now, another person adds, saying that, "Aren't you?" Right? So, children, these are nothing but question tags. So, what are question tags? These are the short questions that are added to the end of the main sentence. So, come on, children, we will quickly start the revision. Make sure you're going to sit with the notebook, pen, and the grammar book, and let us start the revision. So, yes, children, what is a question tag? It's very simple. A question tag is a common practice in conversation to make a statement and ask for confirmation. Yes, children, it's very important that we are going to use the question tag to ask for confirmation. Now, question tags are also short questions that are added to the end of the main sentence. So, let us see how we do that. So now children, when do we use a question tag? Let us check. When we want to confirm whether something is true or not. I repeat children, when we want to confirm whether something is true or not. Next, when we want someone to get involved in a conversation or when we seek a response. Yes, it's very important, children, that when you want someone to get involved in a conversation or when we seek a response from someone. Now, question tags are also used to emphasize the statement made by the speaker. I repeat, children, it is also used to emphasize the statement made by the speaker. Now, children, very important rule. If a statement is positive, the question tag will be negative. Yes, children, make sure that you note down these important points. If the statement is positive, the question tag will be negative. Next, if a statement is negative, the question tag will be positive. So it's completely opposite, children. Next, the subject of the question tag is always a pronoun, never a noun. I repeat, children, the subject of the question tag is always a pronoun, never a noun. That's very important. Next, the full stop in the main sentence changes into comma. Yes, children, we have to make sure that the full stop in the end of the sentence, we are going to quickly change it into comma, and then we have to add the question tag that we want to add. All right. So let us quickly do some more statements so that we can just check whether we are doing this question tag correctly or not. So now children, let us quickly take one example. If a statement is negative, let us see how to change the question tag. Your statement says they aren't pretty. Now children, over here, aren't is basically a negative statement, right? How we will change it into a positive? Quickly, let us check the auxiliary. The auxiliary is are over here and the subject is they, right? So now they aren't pretty. You have to add one comma and then we have to add a positive question tag saying, are they? Yes. So your correct statement will be, they aren't pretty. Are they? Right? So yes, see children, this was very easy. Let us take one more example. Now, there's one more statement which says she is a doctor, right? She is a doctor. That's a positive statement. Now, over here, we have added a negative question tag. Isn't she? Right? Next one. The trains are never on time. The trains are never on time. Are they? Right? So this is what the question tag will be. Next one. She can swim well. Positive statement, right? Let us quickly change it into a negative question tag. Yes, it will be can't see. Yes, can't she. Right. The next one. Your parents have retired. Okay, that's a positive again. Let us quickly change it into a negative question tag. Haven't they? Right? So see children, this was very easy. Let us check few more examples and rules. Now over here, we have taken a different sentence, right? Different statement. Let us check. Jaya dances like a peacock. Jaya dances like a peacock, doesn't she? Right? Next one. Children always like to play. Children always like to play, don't they? Next. She did not work hard for the examination. She did not work for the examination, did she? Now, children, here there is a different rule. Now, in the above sentences, there are no helping verbs, so we use the forms of do, does, or did. Now, when the verb in the main sentence is in the present simple, we form the question tag with do and does, right? Now, if the verb is in the past simple, then we will be using did. So, let us quickly check, children. See. Jaya dances like a peacock, doesn't she? Okay, so the positive sentence we change it into a negative one. Now over here we have used does. Now as we know, children, there was no helping verb over here. Now next one. Children always like to play. Yes, that was a positive statement. Quickly we had changed it into a negative one, stating don't they? Yes. Now the rule says did. When are we supposed to use did, children? Yes, it says simple, that is a past tense, right? Simple past. So let us quickly check the sentence. She did not work hard for the examination. Yes, simple past. So we had to use did over here. So did she? This is the rule, children. Make sure that you write all the rules in your book, and let us quickly do the practice. Now, children, let us check one more rule. The old man has become blind. Now, children, over here, has is a helping verb, and that's the reason we have to use hasn't he. Okay, now whenever we come across has as a helping verb, we have to use hasn't he. That means we have to convert the positive statement into a negative tag, that is stating hasn't he or hasn't she. Now, next one. Now, in this sentence, Saroj has 3 pens. Now, children, over here, has is the main verb. The reason is it is showing the possessiveness, right? Possession. That means Saroj is having 3 pens. Now, over here, we have to use doesn't she. So, this is the rule, children. So, whenever we come across has as a main verb, the question tag will be doesn't she or doesn't he, depending on the sentence. Now, children, one more rule. When a sentence begins with there is or there are, we use there in the question tag as well. So, there is a mistake in his book, isn't there? There are no fiction books in my bookshelf, are there? So, yes, children, this is how we have to use the rule for there. Now, see, children, when the sentence are without an auxiliary, okay, we have to supply an auxiliary verb in the question tag in agreement with the main verb. Now, just let us check with this statement. Meera looks happy today. Now, looks over here, children, is the main verb, right? So, we will be using does, right? So, as per the sentence, Meera looks happy today, it's a positive statement. We have to change it into negative tag, stating doesn't she, right? So, this is what the rule is. Now, check this particular rule. Meera looked happy yesterday. So, we are talking about the past tense. Over here, we will be using did. Therefore, the sentence we are going to read as Meera looked happy yesterday, didn't she? Positive statement, we changed it into a negative question tag, applying did. The reason is it's a past tense, right? Now, children, let's check one more rule. Imperative sentences. What are imperative sentences? Any sentences which gives a command or an order. Now, over here, there is a statement which says, post this letter for me. Now, children, post over here is what? Is your main verb, right? So, we use auxiliary verb will for the sentences beginning with verbs. Remember, children, whenever you come across a sentence which starts with the verb, you have to use will. And you can use a tag in 2 forms, either negative or positive. Like, post this letter for me, will you? That's your positive question tag. You can also say, post this letter for me, won't you? This is a negative question tag. So this is the rule for the imperative sentences. Now children, let us do one activity which is from your grammar book, page number 74. Your first sentence is, it is lovely day. Come on, you can quickly start writing the correct answers in your notebook and we will cross check with the answer keys. Yeah, for your first sentence is, it is lovely day. Next one, you did not complete your project. You did not complete your project. Next, the car is not there in the car park. The car is not there in the car park. Next, Rani goes to school by bus. Next, I'm not going at cycling. Alright, quickly we will cross check with the answers. Yes, it is lovely day. Your correct answer is, it is lovely day, isn't it? Yes, children, your positive sentences, that is sentence, you have actually changed it into a negative, right? But yes, do not forget to add over here comma, right? Comma is very important, children. If you do not add comma, okay, then your particular question tag will be wrong and your teacher will not give you the marks. So make sure, children, you're going to remove the full stop, add a comma, and then you can go ahead with your question tag. Now let us check next one. You did not complete your project. Yes, now the answer is, you did not complete your project, comma, and did you, right? This is the correct one. This was a negative sentence. We changed it into a positive question tag. Next one. The car is not there in the car park. Car is not there. Okay. Yes. Put a comma and then add the question tag, which is it? The car is not there in the car park. Is it? Right? So yes, we will check few more question tags. Rani goes to school by bus. Rani goes to school by bus, comma, doesn't she? Right. So over here, children, we have used the rule, comma, and then we have added the question tag, doesn't she? Next, I'm not going at cycling, comma, am I? Right? So yes. Now children, let us check few more examples. Okay, over here now the first sentence is, we can express our feelings, experiences and deepest thoughts with our friends. I repeat, we can express our feelings, experiences and deepest thoughts with our friends. Next one, tell your friends what you like about them. Next, they were caught. Alright, let us check the correct answers, children. Alright, so your correct answer over here is, we can express our feelings, experiences and deepest thoughts with our friends, comma, can't we? Right. Positive statement, we have changed it into a negative question tag. Next one. Tell your friends that you like about what you like about them. So tell your friends what you like about them, comma, will you or won't you? Now children, over here we have used either a negative or you can also use a positive. Now as we know the rule, over here tell is your verb, and when we come across the verb in the starting of the sentence, right, when we talk about the imperative sentences which says tell your friends what you like about them, this is the imperative sentence. So as per the rule, you can either frame the question tag with a positive or a negative question tags, right? So yes, over here we can say tell your friends what you like about them, will you or won't you? Next, they were caught, comma, weren't they? Right? So this is very simple, children. You see that how we are actually enjoying while actually we are framing the correct sentence with the question tags. Now let us check few more examples. People are really good at heart. People are really good at heart. Next, he always answered. He always answered. Let us check the answers, children. People are really good at heart, comma, aren't they? Right. Next one. He always answered, comma, didn't he? Yes. So yes, children, see, we have already done the revision for question tags as well. So now it's your time to actually practice with all the rules. And make sure, children, that you have to also watch the video which we have done for question tag with part 1 and 2. Do not skip the videos, children. It's a very important part. Make sure that you watch the videos, note down all the rules, and also watch your revision videos as well. And yes, as I keep telling you, practice makes one man perfect. So if you practice, only then it will be easy for you to understand the rules of grammar. So yes, till we meet you again for the next session, children, take care. Bye bye.